Sweet Home Alabama. That's the rallying cry of passengers on the troubled cruise ship Triumph. This is a live look. At this hour, the Triumph is at the dock in Mobile, Alabama, ending a 5-day travel nightmare. It'll take several hours to get all of those passengers off the ship and back home to where they need to be. Our big story tonight, almost back on dry land. Passengers on board the Triumph has stuck at sea without power since a fire on Sunday.
So the boat was adrift in the Gulf of Mexico since then, and it has taken the last 5 days to get that ship back to Mobile, Alabama. They had to tow it. Today, those efforts reached a bit of a setback when one of the tow lines snapped. Frustrated passengers spelled out help and SOS with their bodies on the ship's deck for helicopters overhead. Now, 7 hours after that line snapped, the end is close. This is a live shot here. Carnival says once the ship is in place, and it looks like it almost is, it'll take a while to secure. The ship is bigger, you have to understand, than what Mobile normally deals with. Once the ship is ready, they'll start that long process of allowing the passengers off.
There are some limitations. Well, we know that up front. The ship still does not have power. We only have one functioning elevator aboard, so that will be challenging. And honestly, our best estimate right now, once the ship ties up, we estimate that it will take 4 to 5 hours to complete debarkation of all the guests off the ship.
One Milwaukee woman calls the experience mayhem. We talked to Janine Albanese by phone earlier today from the ship. She's on the ship with her daughter and 76-year-old aunt. She says they've been dealing with extreme conditions for 5 days and says things have gotten bad immediately following Sunday's fire.
We got evacuated out of our rooms because there's so much sewage and the smell, and it's like walking in swamp. We sleep wherever we can. Sunday night and Monday night we slept outside, and then we finally put some sheets. We tied a bunch of sheets together over us to block us from the sun because we had nowhere else to go. Because I think Tuesday morning we got stormed on, so everybody that was sleeping outside had to go inside. So then we were sleeping on tables. Oh my. We were bringing mattresses out of our rooms and putting them on tables, and just anywhere you can find a spot.
After doing things like sleeping on tables, as you heard, passengers anxious to get off the ship and start their journey home.
This trip, all expenses on board, that'll be refunded, a free flight home. They'll also get $500 and a voucher for another cruise. But after